afternoon, students. I'm Mrs. Ehrman. We are busy with the presentation of music and drama. Now, why do we teach drama? Drama has an important role to play in the personal development of our learners. The skills and the qualities developed by learners in drama, such as teamwork or group work, creativity, leadership, and risk-taking. Now, in teamwork, we do group work, especially when we do mathematics. Creativity, we want to see what the children can come up on their own. Leadership is which child in the group has leadership skills, so that you can put their child in charge, but not the same child every time. Risk-taking is which child has that quality as a leader of taking risks while others will just do nothing. And then are assets in all subjects and all areas of life. Now, why do we teach drama? Drama stimulates the imagination and it allows learners to explore issues and experiences in a safe and supportive environment. Number 2, it is vital to create an atmosphere of trust, security, and concentration. And if you don't have that, students in your class where the children can trust you, where the children know they are secure in your class, and when they know they can concentrate, even if they make mistakes, they can still trust, and you will still forgive them and give them another chance. That is a very important factor. Number 3, drama promotes self-esteem, and it promotes all learners with a sense of achievement regardless of academic ability. Remember, all children are not academically good, but most children are doing very well in drama because it is something where they can express themselves. Fourth one is, it is all about social. What do we mean about social? It means we must develop their social skills and communication. And then it must be all about fun. And the last one is, every child will learn by doing. And the next one, why is music so important? Number 1, music helps develop learners in which ways? In language skills, in self-esteem, in listening skills, and mathematics skills. Number 2, music helps to stimulate the brain connections. Number 3, music and movement goes together. That means they go hand in hand. Next one, music relieves stress, and music makes the transition easier. The next one, music encourages creativity in learners, and music is a great way to teach learners with special needs. Now, why do we say it helps learners with special needs? A child with special needs can feel the music in his body. He can feel the beat. He can feel the rhythm of the music. He doesn't have to know the words specifically. And it also helps him to connect with other learners, even if it's not on the same academic level or intellectual level. Body percussions. What is a body percussion? A body percussion is something that you have on your body, like your fingers, your hands when you clap it, your fingers when you, your feet when you stamp it. So let us see what body percussions is all about. Number 1, to perform on its own or as an accompaniment to music or to songs. Number 2, percussion instruments produce sounds like hits, scrapes, shakers, and rubs. Now, there are 4 body percussions. Number 1, stomp. That means the stamping of feet. Number 2, putting. That means when you use your hands and your feet. Number 3, clapping, when you clap your hands together. And the last one, clicking or snapping, when clicking with your hand and your middle finger. So a body percussion is something that you can always take with you wherever you go, and it doesn't have to cost any money. The advantages of music is it is accessible, or for body percussions it is always accessible because you have it with you. It is inexpensive. It is mobile. Mobile means when you can take it wherever you go. Now the next one is it can give creative expression to what the music or what you feel in your body about the music. And the next one is music education. That means every learner possesses that, music education. The next one is direct experience. And the last one is music elements, like the beat of the music, the rhythm of the music, of the metre. The last one, metre, that means a rhythm of, or a pattern of pace or the pace of music. So what you must remember, it is a rhythm in a specific pattern that you can remember. And then the last one is internalize rhythmic skills. Now we get to the musical elements. Now there are 9 musical elements. The first one is pulse. Now the pulse, number 1, is it is an underlying throb in music. Now the word throb, in inverted commas, that means the beat or a sound with a strong regular rhythm. Let me say it again. A throb is a beat or a sound with a strong regular rhythm. The next one is impulse, is you feel it throughout any music because it has a very strong beat, like in a march or a jig. And the last one is the beat can be strong or weak, like in 3s and 4s when you listen to the music. The next musical element is duration. Now duration is concerned with the length of a sound. It can be long or short. That is now the duration of the beat. The next one is it has a resounding instrument such as a gong, and it makes a long sound like a church bell. And it's between it is on the piano. It is the notes between the black and white, and there are an infinite number of tones or shades of gray. Like when we talk about black and white, that means like loud sounds and soft sounds. Now when we talk about the shades or the tones of gray, that is the in-between sounds. The next one is tonal changes can be called values. That means it can be dark or light colors that I just explained now. Then the tone, it helps to create the atmosphere and the mood in the picture or in the music. The next musical element is the pitch. It can be high, or the height and the depth of sound. And it produces the melody. The melody is always something that you will remember, even if you don't remember the words, but you will remember the melody of the song. The concept of pitch, it can be higher than or lower than. So it all depends on what kind of notes they use in the song. Then the next musical element is dynamics. Now the dynamics is concerned with the level of sound. The sound can be loud or it can be soft. That is what the level of sound means. Then it can be determined by the number of players that are involved in a musical piece, and then by the degree of energy that is used. Now the degree of energy means is it loud or is it soft? Is it fast or is it slow? Then the use of the full range of dynamics requires considerable control, which means you must teach the children that when to sing loud, when to sing soft, when to sing fast, when to sing soft, when to sing slow. That is when you control it. And then the last one is there's a selective use that can contribute to the expressive performance. Now when you express yourself is when you tell children, listen to the music and do what in your body what you feel. So that is not something that you teach them, that is something that they experience for themselves. So never force a child to do something, or like you feel the music must be danced like this or the beat is like that. No, let them experience. The more they experience, the more they need to listen. And listening in music and in drama is something that they will also use when they do mathematics, or when they do reading, or when they do English. So listening is a very, very important part of their life in school. So the next musical element is structure. Now structure refers to how a piece of music are organized. And the next one is young learners become aware through listening. Like I just explained now, listening is very important. Now what does this what is this listening all about? They will listen to stories, and they will listen when they need to solve mathematical problems, like in story sums. And then the last one is a simple arranging of their toys in a certain order. For example, if you tell them, can you see all the blocks in front of you? Some of them are blue, some of them are red, some of them are yellow. Now I want you to pack it in a certain order. First the blue ones, then the red ones, then the yellow ones. Now music, when we have to do with music, elements or notes, it's also about arranging it in a specific order. So they also need to listen to how the music has been ordering, or how the music is ordered in a specific way. Then the next one, in music, structure is achieved through the use of repetition, pattern and contrast. Repetition means when it goes, means when the music is first fast and then slow, and then fast again and then slow. That is what repetition is. Pattern is, there's a specific pattern. It's loud and soft, and loud and soft. Contrast is when it is loud and soft, and high and low. That is what contrast means. Then the next musical element is timbre. Now timbre, also known as the tone color, it refers to the quality and the variability of sound. Because all notes are not the same. There's a different quality in the sound of music. So you must let your children take a piece of music and let them listen to the specific sound, to the specific order of the notes, and how the beat of the music are, and also the melody. The next one is instruments produce different sounds and voices, even if spoken or sung. And the last one, the way in which the voice of the instrument is used, it affects the characteristic tone and the differing responses in hearing, which means every child or a group of children will not hear the same things. They will not hear the same voices. They will not hear the same characteristics. Some of them will hear things that other children don't hear. So it's all about listening. And you must develop listening in music. Then the next musical element is texture. Now texture concerns with the layers of sound. Layers of sound is 3 notes are long notes, 4 notes are short notes, 3 notes are long again, and 4 are short. That is the layers of sound, which means they are not all the same. The next one is how sounds are put together. That is what I just explained now. And then the last one is the ranging from solo instruments to several sound sources together. Now a solo instrument is when there's only one specific instrument. So then all the instruments are quiet and you can only hear the guitar or you can only hear the piano. But when we talk about when the sounds are put together, that means when different instruments are put together. So you must tell the children, listen, can you hear? Which sounds do you hear? Which music instruments do you hear? Can you hear there's only one instrument now? Now we say it is a solo instrument. Can you hear when they are all together? So you must let the children use their ears and use their imagination. It's very important. Then the musical elements, the next one is style. What is style all about? Style is the application of all other musical elements. Like the timbre, that means a combination of sounds. The texture, that means the speed. The tempo, the degree of loudness. The dynamics with which they are played in melody or in a tune, in a different tune. The pitch, that means the rhythmic patterns. The duration or the pulse, that means the manner in which the music is organized. And the texture, that is the last one. Now we come to physical health benefits. It is regular dancing. Now number one about this physical health benefits is it is physical development, that means where the body is involved. Emotional maturity, where the emotions are involved. Social awareness, where they interact with other children. Cognitive development, that means the mind and the imagination. And the last one is flexibility of the body. That means what your body can do. Can you show me how high you can jump? Can you show me how you can fly like an eagle? Can you show me how you can swim like a fish? That is the flexibility of the body. And also the strength, that means the muscles. And then endurance. Endurance is very important because endurance is something that you must teach them. When you endure, you do not give up. Even if something is difficult, you do not give up, because you must endure. And if you don't give up and you go on and on, then you will understand the thing better and better. So endurance, especially in mathematics, when something is difficult, don't let them give up easily. Let them try and make mistakes and try again and make mistakes until they figure it out for themselves. Because if at an early age, if they learn to endure and to persevere, endurance and perseverance is very important throughout your life. It helps you not to give up, because life is not always easy. Just for you as a student, your studies are not easy, but you must endure and you must persist so that you can make it in the end or can make a success of it. So that is also something that you must teach your children. It doesn't matter if it's in pre-primary or grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 and grade 4. It's a very important quality. And the last one is there's a sense of self-being. Now the health benefits, the first one is dancing for young learners. The first one is develop a wide range of muscles. Number one, gross motor skills. And remember, this is very important. Gross motor skills is the big muscles. The arms, the legs, those are the big muscles. And then fine motor skills is the small muscles, the fingers, when they must pick up something, like they must work with a pencil, they must paint something, that is the fine motor muscles. Then number 2, overall physical fitness is very important. The next one, development. I develop coordination. Now, coordination is very important. If they can't coordinate their body in music and drama, in physical education, then they will also not have that development when they do writing in class, when doing their work. And the last one is balance. So they must be able to balance their bodies when they do dance, so that they will not just fall over. The next one is, we still continue with health benefits, is strength and stamina. Strength and stamina is when they go on, but they don't, even if they get tired, they don't give up. Then the next one is, it enhances the control of the body. And the last one is move safety and creativity, is when they move around in physical education, in music and in drama, they must first exercise before they can do anything, so that they don't just give up because they are tired. Then in conclusion, I want to ask you or encourage you students. In conclusion, I just like to share with you the role of the dedicated art teacher. Now, one always discovers in the wings of an enthusiastic, resourceful, knowledgeable, imaginative and gifted teacher. And that is what you will become if you are really working very hard and you are persistent and you are enduring in your studies, so that you can also teach that quality to your learners later on. The next one is, such a teacher is invariably a planner, an organizer, an expediter, a counselor, a dreamer, a goal setter, and most of all, a lover of children, life, and especially art. Remember, when you are doing music, drama, and art, you cannot be the same every week. You must always think out of the box. You must always think, what will make this art piece interesting? What will make this music interesting? What can I use? Can I not bring somebody to talk to the children? Can I bring dancers to show them things? How can I make my lesson interesting without boring the children? Can I take them out for an outing outside the class? Can I take them on a field trip? Can I invite a parent that can teach them something? Can I take them to the theater? Can I take them to the museum? Can I take them to the art gallery? So you must always think out of the box. And then the last one is, your total devotion cannot be measured except in terms of the inner fulfillment and the satisfaction that they bring. So good luck with your assignments and also with your exams later in the year. So if you want to contact me about your assignment, please do not contact me on Christmas. And I know your assignment is due on the 15th of January. Do not contact me a week before your assignment needs to go in. You need to work every day. Do a little bit every day. And if you phone me, don't say, ma'am, I cannot find this. Tell me at least, ma'am, I tried and I was looking here, but I'm not sure if it is the right thing. Because if you just say, Mrs. Herman, I cannot find it, then I will ask you, what did you do that you can show me that you really tried already? Those are the things that I will ask you. And if you can't tell me that, then sorry, I cannot help you, because you did not make an effort in trying and doing things on your own, or going to somebody that can help you. And the person that can help you is teachers in pre-primary, grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3, experienced teachers, teachers that have been for a long time they were teaching and now they are just sitting at home. Go ask these people. They have a lot of experiences. and you can learn a lot from them. And when you do your assignment, please make sure that you give examples. Google, get the pictures from the internet, show us from which website did you go into, and really make an effort with your assignment. Don't just do an assignment 1, 2, 3 and then you are finished. And if you write, please don't use a lot of typics. Don't scratch out. Make sure what you write before you do it. If you make mistakes, write it over until it's perfect, or ask somebody to type it for you. So you can call me, the numbers on the screen. The times that you can call me in the morning from 9 until 1 o'clock. And then you can call me between 4 and 8 o'clock in the evenings. Remember, I'm also going on holiday just like you. So let us just not wait until the last minute. Let me encourage you to start every day, even if you just read through your work and read through your book or your Kindle, go through it. Look on the internet for things, Google things, and speak to people and use their experiences, because you will really, really learn a lot from people. Thank you so much.